Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman. And together, we will cover every point played today. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We have a daily double that begins in Game 1. To play the daily double, correctly pick the winners of Games 1 and 2. We have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early Game 3, Games 2, 3, and 4, late pick 3, Games 6, 7, and 8. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most popular wager here at Magic City. It's a jackpot wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, you have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on the High 5 for today. Online wagering is available at watchhandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. Placing a bet, not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We have no scratches in today's performance. Today's performance is entirely scratch-free. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible. Then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 and the daily double. Now just about 12 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. Good to be back here on this Monday. Great day of highlight on Friday, a full day of highlight.
Lots of highlight on Friday.
Battle Court pretty much, 5 p.m. until around 10:30, and a great day. Fireballs and Devils got us started, and then Cyclones and Devils ended up in a tie. Cyclones and Fireballs, that is, ended up in a tie. A lot of 4-4 game days this year. Just shows you how competitive it's getting, Stu. Good to see.
I refuse to believe it. I don't care what those scores say. Go on. tell me
That's
one of
fine. No,
you could tell me one of those feisty moves, right? Where I'm just gonna, even though yes, I know that the score 4-4 indicating the teams are well balanced and everything matches, I'm just gonna arbitrarily disagree with you.
The teams 2 through 5 of the standings separated by 5.5 points.
No, they're not.
No chance. Can't be. And tonight, the Fireballs have had quite the run. They're playing again tonight against the Chargers, so that's about 2.5 game days in the last 3 days.
That's something else, huh?
Yeah, that's 4 days, really. That's
a lot of highlight.
Could be good. Sometimes people like to stay in their rhythm if they're hot, continue on with the play, and then sometimes, hey, you need a little extended break to figure things out. Right now, the Fireballs tied with the Chargers for third place. So that's going to be a big game day tonight beginning at 5 p.m. A couple changes to that schedule. Check out the website, highlightworld.com/battlecourt. Click on the Battle Court tab, check out the entries and matches, and then you will see tonight the 6 matches scheduled to be played, and I believe one of them has been forfeited already by the Fireballs. Hormachea will be out today, but outside of that, we're going to have Inaki back for the Fireballs. That's good to see. And that game day, again, begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Greetings to those of you in the chat, Tampa T-Town. Hi. Steve M, as always. William B. Mo Crank. Michael Dupuis. Michael, saw some of your stuff on Facebook. Nice to read. Very thoughtful stuff. Highlight says hello. And Jatna, wow, Inaki is ready to step back. Yeah, these soft tissue injuries are really, really tricky. If it doesn't warrant surgery, then it does warrant physical therapy. And the physical therapy process is both long and painful, especially in anything that becomes an anticipatory issue, where it feels like it's going to hurt if you follow through all the way with the right side, which is what Inaki's been dealing with.
And he'll be back in doubles in these Pelota games with his brother Juwan. We'll see that team, I don't think for the first time, but still very few games played for the brothers. And then tonight in Battle Court, Inaki stepping in to play his scheduled matches once again. But with about 5 minutes to go till we begin game number 1. As we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have this video that's going to explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back now 4 minutes from the start of our first game. Today's performance is scratch-free.
No scratches. Andrew, how was your weekend?
Sue, I had a nice weekend.
Did you?
Nice, relaxing weekend. It was a lot of sports. I mean, from Friday, we had the highlight here, then football, and then we're back to highlight on Monday. So it's kind of how the Friday to Monday has gone.
Highlight football. No baseball? You didn't watch the Mets and Dodgers? See how I said that?
How about look at that,
shocked,
Stu.
aren't you? You're shocked that I knew that.
I may have tuned in for a couple innings.
Is that what they're
curious as to what the result would be, but
innings occasionally go on an outing, but
there's actually a lot going on yesterday. There's football, Sunday night football, the World Series, WNBA Finals. So there was kind of one of those days in sports. There's a sports equinox that wouldn't quite qualify because we didn't get the NBA, but we're pretty darn close to it.
Sports equinox?
All 4 major sports play on the same day. That is a thing.
Highlighting what else?
Highlight, I think well, there wasn't golf yesterday. No. Was it basketball, baseball, football, hockey?
Don't go telling anybody this because you're going to screw up my perfectly good reputation. But I do find myself, as I'm getting older, enjoying watching some. I mean, football, just kind of always.
Sure.
Because I went to those Dolphin games in the 70s when I was a kid. But yes, I have watched some baseball, and usually I found baseball like watching paint dry. But I've watched some baseball. I've watched some hockey. These last.
I'll tell you what.
These last 2 years, the watching of baseball was definitely new for me. Basketball, but I don't know.
There's actually a lot of hockey fans in the building here. Especially
really?
the people that live in Florida, like Cabrera, CRB, Cuba, always talking hockey, going to Panthers games.
Well, it's reasonably priced. I mean, that's part of it.
Wow.
Well, actually, baseball tickets are, I think, reasonably priced as well. You get season tickets for like $10.
But
right?
the Marlins are kind of. The Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. It doesn't get better than that.
The Marlins have won a championship.
They have won a championship.
Yes, they've won a championship.
And in my lifetime too. I think twice in my lifetime.
And the Dolphins,
actually.
I'll remind you, the only undefeated team.
Look at that, Stu. Hey, I got a stat for you, buddy. The Dolphins are the only undefeated team.
It was a big deal when I was a kid.
And it's still a big deal. Nobody's replicated that.
But I found Super Bowl I and Super Bowl II programs in my house. Going through a box. Super Bowl I and II with tickets.
Wow.
With tickets.
That's good stuff, Stu. Yeah, even Steve's saying, hard to watch baseball after highlight, but it has been a good, there's been a lot of great players, there's been a lot of great teams, and, that certainly gets me on the couch and watching the game. Doesn't take much to get me on the couch and watching a game, but, yeah. Ohtani, the Yankees, that'll do it. We got some highlight to get to. Let's play game number 1.
Time to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirts, post 1 are Juice and Arta receiving in the blue post 2, Bueno and Tennessee. Juice serves. We begin. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Robote coming out. Juice for the Robote. Bueno takes it midcourt. Robote by Arta. Ball tipped deep in the backcourt. Point 1. One team first up on the board in today's first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Cool Fitness and Kubala. Good catch by Arta. Here's backhand 2-all. Scoop attempt by Cool Fitness. Missed. Point 1. Receiving. Green shirts post 4. Anderluck and Bragley. Bragley from the forehand, powerfully to the corner. Arta is there. Juice on the catch, winds up. At 2-all in the middle of the court. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Robote. Robote forehand by Juice, he's up. Here's Anderluck. Archer from the 11 line over the top. Anderluck's there. Backhand from the 7. Robote coming out. That one goes to the overhead screen, point 4. 4 serves the black shirts, post 5, Jedden and Cabrera. Very thoughtful. Backhand by Cabrera. Rotate forehand, saved by Anderluck. Here's Jedden. Bragley, 12 line. Backhand to the inside. Cabrera's there. Cortada, stopped by Jedden. Anderluck from the 10 line. Backhand. Jedden with the foot on the wall. There's the backhand. Anderluck's there. Anderluck is scooping behind the 10 line. Here's Jedden. Jedden on the backhand. Bragley's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Jedden on the catch. Bragley from the 10. Hard throw. Stopped by Jedden. Quick flip by Anderluck. Jedden's on it. Great catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Passing into the Chula, coming out. Bragley calls for it. Big right side from the 12 line. Cabrera advances. Here's the backhand. Big backhand by Bragley. Robote coming right up the middle. Jedden makes the save. Here's Bragley. Scoop by Cabrera. Bragley at the back wall. Forehand. Big right side. Stopped by Jedden. Catch by Cabrera deep in the backcourt. That backhand caught the overhead screen, which is out of play, point 4. Forward 2 points. Anderluck is now serving to the yellow shirts, post 6, team of Flores and Ben. Karen by Ben. Well executed and scoring, point 6. Just kidding. Pink shirts, post 7, CRB and Gallo. Big right side by Gallo. Robote. Robote left side. Beautifully played by Ben on the inside. And scoring. Well thrown. Point 6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 8 to complete the first round of play. We have El Barba and Ikeda. Big backhand by Ben. Robote coming out. Robote by Barba. Hook to the floor. 0.6. 6 with 3 points. Here's post 2. The blue shirts. Bueno and Tennessee return. We have completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Bueno picks the serve. Coasty inside. Scoop by Ben at the 7 line. Hard backhand. Robote forehand. Ben's there again. Low and hard. Caught by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Passes. Robote coming out. Bueno attacks, but lets it pass. Tennessee comes in. Backhand. Powerfully thrown from the 8 line. Straight back. Beautiful catch by Ben. Tennessee again, powerful backhand. This one passes. Robote forehand by Flores. Bueno makes the catch behind him. Cortada, stopped by Ben. Scoop by Ben. Here's the backhand. Low runner. Scoop, but not held on to by Tennessee. Well played, 0.6. Possible game point for the yellow shirts, post 6. Flores and Ben trying to stop them. The white at post 3, Cool Fitness and Kubala. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rotate save by Flores with a light touch, and it scores for the win. Point and game, post 6, Flores and Ben. 6 wins it, 1 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Anderluck picks a serve. Oh, my. 1 places, 4 shows. Order of finish, unofficial order of finish, 6-1-4. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official as posted. $2 Quinella 1-6. That's first and second in any order at $49.60. Trifecta 614, 516 even. $2 wager on 6 to win, $18.80. First half. The Daily Double, the number 6. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 2 will begin the early pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of games 2, 3, and 4 to try your hand at the early pick 3. There are no scratches in today's performance. Post time for game 2. Now just about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And with some time too, we begin game number 2. For any new highlight fans that are joining us for the first time, take a look at this video that will explain in simpler terms how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here 6 minutes from the start of game 2. Don't forget about the early pick 3 begins in this second game. Pick the winners of games 2, 3, and 4 to cash in on that early pick 3. There's also a late pick 3 that begins in game 6. Covers games 6, 7, and 8. Some conversation talking about Ben. I mean, great carom there to get it started, but his backcourt play has really been outstanding to begin this season. I mean, Ben moved up in rank to Division 4 in battle court, and I mean, you really wouldn't know it. The way he's playing with Gosheri, he and Correa, and giving teams some tough battles in Division 4 as well. Good to see the improvement of all players, but Ben really taking a step up so far to begin this fall season. And good to see a name here in the chat. It's been a while. Michael Sortino. I think you were up in Pennsylvania, and I believe, is it something with a firefighter or somebody related to you? That's what I remember. It's been a while, Mr. Sortino. Good to have you back. I mean, this was early. Had to be in the 2021 season, joining us almost every day, but good to have you back here in the chat. Yeah, not the best day, Hada, but it's good overall play there by Anderla. Yeah, okay, there you go. Firefighter from Philly.
Sounds
Thanks,
tough.
Stu. Good to be back.
Absolutely.
Good to have you
tough.
back, Michael. Yeah, Stu, you remember, I mean, 2020, 2021. Michael, I mean, it's been a couple years, maybe a year.
I'm
year
like
or
I
two
can remember
since we've
last
seen.
week.
Well, I'm surprised I got that, to be honest.
Leo Barna, with the glass back wall and front wall, does the Pelota not travel as fast as if it were concrete? The answer to that is yes. If you take this ball onto a traditional court, it's too fast. Tried this ball with our friends at Calder when they were playing. It's too fast for concrete. Then we even took it to the former Miami highlight. So this ball actually goes faster than the traditional Pelota when played on concrete. The glass does have an absorbing quality to it, so the bounce is very natural. Not necessarily coming off the sidewall, but coming off of the front wall. The rebotes coming off the back wall are pretty predictable. The only problem is it occasionally hits like one of those corners where you see metal, and the players are kind of trained to hear that, and it comes up like a duff shot. I was distracted by the noise and the switch. 7-8.
Yeah, Mo Crank, absolutely right about Cabrera's play. I mean, impressive when he competed in those tournaments. And, I mean, remember, when he was competing in the national tournament, that was Cabrera with virtually no experience on this court, competing against guys that had played here before and some guys in the regular rotation. So it was impressive there expected nothing less, and he just keeps on delivering for not only himself but the Fireballs. He's been a great addition to that team, and tremendous personality, good energy, always positive as well. So good presence in the locker room.
Too loud.
A little loud for Stu, though, I will say.
A little loud.
He's got an infectious laugh, and infectious also
he laughs
synonymous with loud. You know.
But I mean, I'd rather have them laughing than not. I mean, would you rather listen to laughing or someone screaming, "This is bullshit"? And
there you go.
No, I'd rather that. And
I agree.
But just the fact that he and Ikeda are such good friends, and Ikeda had that laugh before.
Oh, man.
So he had one loud, cackling laugh that you could hear like everywhere in this building. Now we have two.
And they're on the same team, so they're together around each other a lot. But as you said, that's good fun.
That's true.
Love that the guys are keeping it light and keeping it fun, as they should. A minute. Actually.
Leo, you're a fan. Well, we're glad to hear that. Thanks for joining the chat as well. And yeah, sorry about not being able to place a wager in California, but at least you enjoy the broadcast. Do you watch just Pelota, which is what we're playing now, or do you watch the Battle Court as well?
I'd be curious as if there's anybody that has come over from Battle Court and watching these Pelota games. It's not something we really talk about that much, but we do allude to it with the practices. So if you are here from Battle Court, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, and you can let your friends know that they can actually talk with Andrew and I during the Pelota broadcast, and we'll talk about Battle
Do you
Court.
know, I think they could. Can they bet in California? Pari-mutuel, I believe.
I don't know. That's a watch and wager.
Okay.
That's a watch and wager.
Maybe some friends from California can answer that for him.
Time to begin game 2. This is a spectacular. You're pissing off feature B there. I suggest you serve, or these holding calls are going to come fast.
Darn, Leo. Sorry, that's it.
Jen serves, we begin. CRB picks it. Philo thrown with authority to score by CRB, point 2. So CRB opening aggressively here in the second game. Here are the white shirts post 3, Anderluck and Baраглий. Alex, that's good to know.
That's great, Alex.
That's great to know.
And Alex is very active in the chat.
Big right side by Baраглий. Here's Gallo up high. Backhand from the 10 line. Anderluck's there. Big backhand. Robote. Robote forehand. Baраglий makes a difficult catch on the sidewall at the 13. Here's Gallo forehand. Scoop, tip, point 2. Green and post 4, Barba and Ikeda. Robote. Barba gets there. Drop shot. Oh, CRB's waiting. Wow. Overthrown and hit the overhead screen, point 4. Black shirts, post 5, receiving. We have Cool Fitness and Kubala. Yes, Michael Sortino, we've seen that with different legislatures where they specifically say what can't be wagered on in a pari-mutuel format. It's interesting. Some states operate that way. Some states just have language that says you can bet on these things. Big right side. Hits the rail above the front wall, point 4. Receiving. Yellow shirts post 6. We have Bono in Tennessee. Here's a backhand by Tennessee. Ball tipped at the sidewall, 0.6. Bueno will take over the serve, receiving pink shirts at post 7. Flores and Ben. Point 6. Purple shirts post 8 to complete the first round of play. We have Juice and Arta. There's the backhand by Arta. Catch by Tennessee. Here's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Arta's there. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Juice got in there, tipped the ball, 0.6. There's the first round of play completed. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red at post 1, Jedden and Cabrera. There's a backhand by Cabrera. Here's Tennessee. Tennessee powerful with that forehand. Cabrera's there. Backhand, low and hard. Bueno will take it on the forehand. Good pickup by Cabrera. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Tennessee, great catch there at the 12 line. Big backhand follows. Rebote left side to the inside. Missed in the backcourt, 0.1. One with 2 points, here's post 3. Anderluck and Bragley. Big right side by Bragley. Rebote coming out. Rebote missed, 0.3. Receiving, blue at post 2, CRB and Gallo. What is this that I'm reading here, Andrew? Are you going to take Nate? Who's Nate? Nate up on going on the Le Batard show. Gallo moves cross court to make the catch. Anderluck from the 7 line. Hard to the inside. Scores, 0.3. 3 or 4 points. Here's post 5. Cool Fitness and Kubala. So
the answer is yes.
Wow.
I just got to get in contact, or
okay,
we got to figure out how to facilitate that part of it. But I'm in.
There you go. There's your answer. There's a backhand by Kubala. Scoop by Kubala. Throw to the inside. Big right side by Bragley. Kubala's there. Up high. Excellent rebote save by Cool Fitness. That ball's tipped in the front court, 0.5. Cool Fitness takes over the serve. Here are the green shirts post 4, El Barba and Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Kubala's there. Ikeda from the 12 line over the top. Big right side. Big bounce will score. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Flores and Ben. Tampa T-Town after tomorrow. We're back Friday at 1:30 p.m. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 1:30. Ben winding up. There's the 2-all, and it scores. Point 7. 7 with 2 points. Here's post 8. Juice and Arta. Long Costado 2-all. Stop by Flores. Flores with that placement. Point 7. 7 4 points. Here's post 6. Bueno in Tennessee. We don't post Friday's entries until Tuesday afternoon. We like to post entries that are entirely scratch-free whenever possible. So Monday and Tuesday go up on Friday. Friday goes up on Tuesday. Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote left side. Bueno makes the catch up high. Beautiful throw by Bueno. Scores. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirts, post 6. Bueno and Tennessee trying to stop them are Jedden and Cabrera. Fault under serve. Point 1. Play continues. Receiving. Blue, post 2, CRB and Gallo. Powerful forehand by Gallo, caught deep in the backcourt. CRB on the forehand from the 7 line. Cortada. Caught by Cabrera. Here's CRB, backhand. CRB aggressively with that carom. Jedden's there. Catch by Gallo. Big backhand by Gallo, caught by Cabrera. Gallo forehand, Robote save. Nicely played. Here's Cabrera from the 11 line. Another low runner. Clean miss in the front court. There's the back court. Excellent catch by Cabrera. Made behind him. Ball was dropping. CRB got there before the second bounce. Oh, that took a major turn and scores. Point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, Anderluck and Bragley. Well, you can see the players were excited by that. We'll give you the backstory. Jedden likes to pick at some of the other players. Something left over from football talk. CRB is one of them. So every time CRB cuts him up, gets a lot of cheers. Over serve. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirts, post 3, Anderluck and Bragley trying to stop them. Cool Fitness and Kubala. Then he comes back and overserves and he screws the whole picture up. Man. Kubala, backhand from the 10 line. Anderluck, forehand rotate to the inside. Kubala's there. Robote forehand again by Anderluck. Here's Cool Fitness. Backhand from the 6. Powerful, powerful backhand by Bragley. Here's Bragley now from the 11. Powerful forehand throw caught by Kubala. Forehand by Bragley at the 11. Robote for Cool Fitness. Makes the save. Clears the overhead screen. Anderluck's there. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Stopped by Kubala. Here's Anderluck from the 9 line. Robote left side. Here's a catch by Anderluck. Anderluck again. Backhand from the 8. Hard throw. Kubala nicely at the side wall. Bragley, big right side to the inside. Kubala again. Robote save by Cool Fitness with a light touch. Bragley calls for it, has it from the outside. Hard throw, scooped up by Kubala. Anderluck from the forehand, low and hard, crossing the wall. What a catch by Kubala. Bragley on the catch at the 11. Right up the middle. Kubala's there. Here's Bragley again from the 13. Hard throw, cut off by Cool Fitness, dropped by Cool Fitness. Point and game to the white shirts of post 3, Anderluck and Bragley. 3 win it, 6 places, 4, 7, 1, and 2, pair off and playoff for third place, 4 first serves to 7. Beautiful catch by Ben. Here's Ikeda. Backhand from the 10. Ikeda. Backhand from the 8. Low and hard. Ben makes the catch. Karam. Elbarba makes the stop. Hard throw on the return. What a snag by Ben on the forehand. Ikeda goes deep. Ben, mighty reach behind him. Elbarba makes the catch. There's the backhand splitter off the tip of Flores' cesta. It goes point 4. 1 now serves to 2. The winner of this point meets 4 in the continuing playoff for show. Here's a backhand by Gallo. Robote coming out. Jedden, forehand Robote. Scoop by Gallo. Pica, caught in the air by Cabrera. Low runner, caught in the air by Gallo. Jedden calls for the Robote. CRB gets in there, makes the catch. 2-all, will score. Point 2. 4 serves 2. This is show point. Here's the backhand by Gallo, powerfully thrown. What a catch by Ikeda. Big backhand by CRB. Elbarba, left side, Robote right up the middle. Ikeda, off the frame it goes. 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 362. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 3, Anderluck and Bragley taking second, post 6, Bueno and Tennessee coming in third, post 2, CRB and Gallo. 3-6-2, the official order finished for Game 2. There are your prices. Constellations in the Daily Double, 6 all, $20. All 3, $8. $2 wager on 3 to win, $7.20. $2 Quinella, 3-6, $27.80. Trifecta, 3-6-2, $358.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 3 will also begin the high five for today. To play the high five, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high five for today. Post time for Game 3 in the high five. Now, just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Yeah. Outside placement scores for Arat. Ball taking an odd bounce off the back wall. El Barba advances, takes it on the bounce at the 4 line. Outside placement. Placed outside, well to score. Nice catch. K to the inside, low and hard. Kabbalah, nice grab at the 11 line. Outside placement scores for Ikeda. Backhand by Aratz. Benny's there. Here's backhand by Benny. Wall to wall. Rotate forehand, drop shot. Benny gets there, stops it. Outside placement, scores. Manny on the catch. Pika. Stopped by Aratz. Drop shot by Aratz. Manny takes off. He gets there. Rifles it outside to score. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Backhand by Bragley. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck outside placement of the forehand rebote is in. One. Hello. Tennessee's there. Bala moving out to the 5 line to turn the rebote. Outside placement scores. Here's the backhand by Manu again. Robote forehand. Outside placement of the forehand. Robote scores. Here's a catch by Benny. Backhand by Gaucheri. In, pointing.
And folks, that top 10 will take us here under a minute till we begin game number 3. Game 3 starts the high five for today. Play the high five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the minimum $2,000 that is guaranteed in every performance. And I believe we'll be at that $2,000 number today, not going to be exceeding the minimum jackpot. Less than a minute to get those wagers in. The high five is scratch free.
See the videos up. Did I miss anything?
You did not, Stu.
What?
Just getting folks ready for the high five here in a couple seconds till we begin this third game. There it is.
Again.
Good luck to everyone playing that high five today.
This is game 3, spectacular 7 scoring. Beginning of the high five. Ben serves in the red at post 1. Anderluck receives, blue at post 2. Robote forehand by Ben. Outside placement, stopped by Ben. Anderluck tip ball, point 1. One first up on the board here. Receiving, white at post 3, Cabrera. Two all by Cabrera scores, point 3. 3 serving to the green at post 4. Here's Tennessee. Point 3. 3 serves, black at post 5, CRB. Scoop attempt, missed, point 3. 3 points for the 3 post. Yellow shirt at post 6. Here's Jedden. Rebote forehand by Cabrera. Jet attacks at the 6th line. Drop shot. Fell short. Point 3. Pink shirt, post 7. Bragley receives. Cabrera gets the point. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt, post 8. Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Manny to the inside. Cabrera comes cross court. Backhand from the 9 line. Two walls out. Point 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First return, blue at post 2. Andrew Luck. Joris, welcome to the chat. And welcome to Highlight. Glad you're enjoying. There's a backhand by Manny. Wall to wall from the left side it goes. Karam scores. Point 8. Eight with 3 points. Here's post 1. Ben. Here's a backhand by Ben to the inside. Rebote for Manny. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point. Tennessee receives. Rebote forehand by Manny. Tennessee from the 9 line. Karam. Manny stops it up at the 6. Fires it inside, where it scores on the second bounce. Point and perfect game. Post 8, Manny. No playoff here. 3 places, 1 shows. 8-3-1. Official order finish. Unofficial order finish for game 3. Winning game 3, post 8. Manny, he had a perfect game, taking second. Post 3, Cabrera coming in third, post 1. Ben. 8-3-1, the official order of finish for game 3. $2 Canelo 3-8, 18-20. The trifecta 8-3-1, 126.80. $2 wager on post 8 to win, returning $11.80. First number for today's High Five. The High Five jackpot is the number 8. Up next, game 4, spectacular 7. Scoring. Game 4 played 2. Seven points doubling after the first round of play. Game 4 will close out the early pick 3 for today. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck. Yeah, sure. Drop shot. Hyro, what happened? Rabote forehand. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Rabote forehand to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. Drop shot. Beautifully executed by Bueno. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Iñaki. Drop shot. Will score.
Bradley on the bounce, outside placement attempt. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck, his carom, lands in. Bradley's going to get out to it. He returns a drop shot. My, oh my.
Scoop by El Barba. Backhand to the inside. That's well thrown. Excellent catch by Flores. Here's El Barba. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. There's a backhand by Bueno. Scoop by Bueno. Cortada. Stopped by Carballo. Drop shot by Carballo. Beautifully executed and scoring. Rabote to the inside. This one caught in the air by Jairo. Jairo on the backhand. Rabote forehand. Jairo on the catch. Drop shot by Jairo. Scores on the second bounce. Rotz, forehand Rabote to pass. Dropping. Rabote left side by Rotz. Gaucheri attacks, has it. Wow, that was beautiful. Outside placement read by Aratz. Aratz read by Manu. Backhand by Manu, lower and harder. Rabote, placed to the inside. Manu's there, winding up. Drop shot. That was perfect. By Aratz. There's the backhand. Gaucheri's there. Aratz commits to the backcourt. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Gaucheri from the 10. Long drop shot. Aratz will not get there.
And folks, that top 10 will take us here under 2 minutes till we begin game number 4. Game 4 concludes the early pick 3. Some good prices up there, depending on the result in this 4th game.
So maybe in a little bit we'll talk more about this thing that you're being taken up on to go talking.
Well, Nate has a podcast, or I mean, a YouTube show, podcast, something like that.
Who is Nate? Let's start with who is Nate.
I know Nate is the one that runs the podcast. I don't know if he is associated with the Lebitard group and the Lebitard show, which are the owners of the Cyclones.
Now I'm
so
following.
That's the connection. So Nate may or may not work with them, but he is associated with the show. So, and the Lebitard show, as you know, they've been the owners. At least Mike and Chris have been the owners of the Cyclones since we began Battle Court now in Season 6. And they have some pretty good content up there, Stu. So if you haven't checked it out, I think it's God Bless Highlight.
I saw Benny on there, I think.
I did. I saw Benny there as well, and that's where this came from. So
saw Benny out there giving his opinion on multiple things. It's like, I was impressed. Benny doesn't hold back. You know, he's so quiet. You don't know what he's thinking. But he let everyone know what he was thinking that day.
Yes, he did.
And I said, hey, I don't know if that comment was in the best interest of the entire program. And he said, I stand by what I said. I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
Don't want to get him mad.
Time to begin. Ben serves. Game 4 has begun. Here's a backhand by Gallo. It passes. Ben on the rebote. Big bounce. Stopped by Gallo. Gallo back over the top. Ben's there. Backhand by Gallo to the inside, right on the wall the whole way. Beautifully caught by Ben. Rebote forehand to pass by Gallo. To the corner it goes. Rebote saved by Ben. Gallo advances, takes it on the forehand. This one passes. Rebote. Gallo on the catch. Carom by Gallo. Got him. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Kubala. There's a backhand by Kubala. Interference has been ruled. The point will be replayed. Interference? If the Cesta had contact, then yes. Check out with him. Going to double check and see if there was any contact with the Cesta. If there was contact with the Cesta. Personal contact will be done over. But if there was contact with the Cesta, then it's point 3. Point will be replayed. 2 serves to 3. Here's a backhand by Kubala. 2 all. Lighter touch. Kubala's there. Point 3. Green shirt to post 4. Benny receives. So therein lies the difference between interference and enhanced interference. Body contact constitutes interference. Contact with the Cesta constitutes enhanced interference. There's body contact, but no Cesta contact. So the point was replayed. There's a backhand by Benny. Oh my, that took off and hit the overhead screen. Point 3. Third on the board, 2 points. Here's post 5, Anderluck. Here's a backhand by Anderluck, powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Anderluck from the 9 line. Pika to the inside. Kubala reaches up, makes the catch. Scoop, miss, point 5. Yellow shirt, post 6. CRB receives. CRB winding up. Coasty to the inside, scores .6. Pinka post 7. Manny receives. There's the backhand by Manny. Backhand by Manny from the 10 line. Robote, left side, right up the middle. Manny makes the catch. CRB, backhand from the 10 line. Karam by Manny. Stop by CRB. Drop shot by CRB will score on the second bounce, .6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 8 to complete the first round of play. We have Ikeda. Here's a backhand by Ikeda. Robote forehand. Ikeda takes it on the bounce at the 9 line. Big right side to the inside. CRB chooses to go for the Robote. That's the tougher of the two plays. He makes it. Here's Ikeda from the 9 line. Karam. Beautifully thrown by Ikeda to score .8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red post 1, Ben. It's a catch by Ikeda. Ball tipped by Ben, .8. 3 points for Ikeda. In this matchup, Ikeda is serving to Gallo. Blue post 2. Big right side by Gallo. Robote forehand. Gallo on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Scoop by Gallo. What a catch by Ikeda off a Magic City bounce. Picada. Stopped by Ikeda. Tipped. .8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8, Ikeda. Trying to stop him, Benny. Here's a backhand by Benny. Ikeda on the catch. Backhand. Wall to wall. Out to the Robote. Benny's there. Ikeda will take it on the bounce. The 10 line. Karam. Stopped by Benny. Dropped by Benny. Point in a perfect game. Post 8. Purple shirt. Ikeda. Ikeda wins it out of the 8 post. 3 serves to 6. This is for second and third place. See CRB taking his time to sign into that. Sign in? He's not signing in. He's tying in to that cesta. It's a similar word, just begins with T, not S. Close in the alphabet. Backhand by CRB. Kubala's there. Backhand. Ball tipped. 3 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-3-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 4, post 8. Ikeda, he had a perfect game, taking second, post 3. Kubala coming in third, post 6. CRB, 8-3-6, the official order finish for game number 4. There are your prices. Early pick 3, 388, 3 of 3 numbers, returning 209.80. $2 wager on 8 to win returns $9. Quinella 3-8, 48.80. Trifecta 8-3-6, 447.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 5. A doubles game. Play to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 5. There are no scratches in today's performance. Post time for game 5. Now just less than 7 minutes away. Good luck. Yeah, sure. Low and hard. What a catch by Correa, pulling it off the side wall. Karam scores. Inside. Backhand by Tennessee. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Ben. Wonky bounce. Picked up in the front court by Bueno. Outside placement. Scooped up by Ikeda. Last second scoop worked for Bragley. Here's Goshetti. Outside placement stopped by Iñaki. Karen by Iñaki scores. Robote left side. One-handed Robote save by Carballo. Douglas 2-all. Is in. Beautiful catch by Douglas. There's the backhand from the 9. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Ball gets in there to make the grab in the backcourt. Manu from the 11 line. Robote saved by Douglas. Here's the catch by El Barba. El Barba's 2-all. It's in. right side. Stopped by Bragley. Julian low and hard again. Catch by Bragley. What a snag by Julian. Placement by Manny. Stop by Ben. Beautifully caught. Big forehand. Robote coming out. Manny makes the save. It attacks. Powerful forehand, low and hard. Manny for the Robote. Diving save is in play. Rotate by Douglas right up the middle. Scoop by Carballo. And a beautiful Costado 2-all to score.
Bradley able to pass. CRB left side of Bote. Opens up to the outside. Inaki. Low and hard, Benny. Ooh, that died. One-handed effort. He saves it. It's a 2-wall. Oh, and it's in the net to score.
And folks, the top 10 takes us down here 2 minutes, so we begin game 5. Start us in feature doubles action in this afternoon's performance.
I must admit that I think that one of the best highlight interviews was back when you did, what was it called?
Oh, the scoop, Stu.
The Scoop.
That was good fun.
The Scoop. I think that Scoop video, then I never paid attention to it again. And then someone told me that you interviewing me, what was that, in 2020?
Yeah. Boy, that had to have been 2021 max.
21. Okay, at 21.
Max. Yeah, so
had
20.
like over 1,000 views. I found that shocking.
It is shocking.
I found that shocking. I mean, you're good. I mean, inquiring minds want to know, and Andrew Bleckman, believe me, if there is anything with a hint of story.
It's funny. We'll dig.
It's funny about you, though. You're not a conspiracy theorist. It's very interesting. You're not.
No, not really.
You like a good dramatic story, but you're not big on conspiracies. I have noticed that about you. Or are you, and you're just hiding it from me?
No. You're right. You know, the occasional. Yeah, sometimes you like to run with it, maybe a little longer than it needs to go, but typically that's all in jest.
Round Earth or flat Earth? Do you have a position on it? I'm not asking you to explain it. I'm just asking round Earth or flat Earth.
God, that brings up so many bad memories, Stu.
Does it?
In high school, that was a question. Is the Earth flat, quote unquote, and we had to write a whole argument and defend it or against it. I don't remember. I really don't remember but it was about religion, actually. It was you learn about every religion in the world.
Wow.
Took a class my freshman year of high school, every religion. You write notes, you go through all, and then that was one of the main questions. And then you write a whole essay about one of the main 13 questions, and one of them is the Earth flat.
That's interesting. That is very
From
interesting.
a religious perspective.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that was a freshman year of high school. That was almost half of my life ago. That's hard. That's scary to think about.
Yeah, wait until you're in your 50s, buddy, and you start saying something. Was it like you were born half a life ago for me? Time to begin Game 5. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving red shirt post 1, CRB and Manu. Receiving blue post 2, Bono and Nicholas. We'll definitely have to pick this up. There's going to be no video between the two. We're definitely going to pick this up. Because it's fascinating. Here's the backhand by Manu. Backhand by Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand. CRB for the rebote at the 7 line. Turns it inside. Well thrown. Here's Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Big backhand by Manu. This rebote's out at the 6 line. Turned a little too high. 0.1. One team first up on the board. Oh, there were 2 ups in there. Up on the board. Game 5. That'll bring to the court white shirts post 3. Inaki returning from an injury. Playing with Julian. Here's a backhand by Iñaki. Manu's there. Here's the backhand by Manu. Marion just as a post forward. No, I get it. Yeah, I'm familiar. Here's the backhand by Inaki. Rebote coming out. CRB on the rebote. Julian with the catch from the 11 line. Hard to the inside. Manu will look for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Inaki has it. Drop shot. CRB got a cesta on it. Just tipped it. 0.3. Green shirts post 4. Ikeda with a Rotz. And I'll have you know, folks, that Andrews appears to be a little traumatized back here by this memory. I didn't mean to do that. That's why you got to be careful with some of the questions. Some innocuous questions, you know.
I haven't thought about high school and learning and that. Oh my God, just a lot of memories. It's not all bad, some good, but it's just memories. You know, memories I haven't thought about in a while.
Arats, coasting to the inside. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand to the inside. Inyaki's there. Powerful backhand by Iñaki. Rebote forehand. Ooh, powerfully thrown by Ikeda. Julian stays with it to make the rebote. Arats on the bounce. Backhand from the 11 line. Right side by Arats. Julian. Forehand. Backhand by Arats. Julian's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall comes out. Thrown hard by Ikeda. Wall to wall. Inaki to the inside. Here's Arats. Here's the backhand by Julian. Naki on the catch. Hard throw. Scoop by Arats. There's the backhand. It's passing. Julian makes a save on the rebote. Arats is there. Backhand to the inside. Aratz again. Catch by Julian at the 13 line. Keita takes it on the forehand. Sends it back. It passes. Robote. Inaki calls for it. Robote by Aratz. Inaki's up at the 3 line. Straight to the outside. Keita makes the catch. Hard throw. Julian. Robote's save. This point's still going. Here's Aratz from the outside. Inaki takes it in the air. Backhand from the 7 line. Robote coming out. Ikeda goes to the floor. Forehand Robote. Julian from the 10 line. Aratz now from the 13. Inaki calls for the Robote. Ikeda takes it on the forehand. Outside placement. Stopped by Iñaki. Iñaki's 2-all will score. Such a well-played point by all 4 teams, by all 4 players. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5. Go Sherry and Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Julian is there. Catch by Gauchetti. Backhand. Caught by Julian. Julian powerfully from the forehand. Outside placement stopped by Gauchetti. Robote save. Scoop by Julian. There's the backhand. Julian up high, forehand to the inside. Scoop by Gauchetti. Powerful backhand, caught by Julian. Julian from the right side. Robote save. Inaki has it, winds up. Drop shot to the inside. Gauchetti has it, winds up. Below to the outside, scores. Point 5. Yellow shirts to post 6 receive. Alex and Urbieta. Backhand by Urbieta. Ben's there. Robote left side by Alex. Sherry makes the catch. Split placement. Scores. Well thrown. Point 5. 2 points for the 5 team. In this matchup, Gauchetti is serving to Jairo and Benny in the pink of post 7. Backhand by Benny. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Benny on the catch. Juggling. Ball came way out. Point 5. 5 with 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts. Post 8. Douglas and Manny. Robote left side to the inside. Manny makes a catch. Ball tipped on the bounce by Gauchetti, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Bueno and Nicholas. Nicholas will start off on the left side. Low runner to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Robote not there. Point 2. 2 with 2 points. Here's post 1. CRB and Manu. CRB picks the serve. Inside placement read by Nicholas. Nicholas is 2-all. Stopped by CRB. Lost his footing, made the play. Here's Nicholas, backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. CRB hangs in there. Split placement. Nicholas stops this one. What a catch by CRB from a ducking position. Carambola return. Scoop by Manu. Backhand. Nicholas is there. CRB, again, this one goes deep. Nicholas takes it in the air. Manu, 12 line. Nicholas behind him at the 13. Here's CRB winding up. Oh, my, too much. Point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here's 4 post. The 4 post. Ikeda and Arats. Underserve, point 4. Forward 2 points, here's post 3. Naki and Julian. Julian from the 12 line, big right side. Arats to the left side of Iñaki. Here's the backhand. Ball's on the wall. Beautiful save by Ikeda. That's well played. Julian for the rebote. Passes Ikeda. Here's Arats. Low runner. Caught in the air by Iñaki. Rebote left side. Julian on the catch. Julian from the 11 line. That backhand kicked up and hit the overhead screen. Point 4-4. Has 4 points. Receiving post 6. Alex and Urbieta. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Alex makes the catch. Ooh, drop ball at the 8 line. Point 4. Possible game point. Green shirts post 4. Ikeda and Arats. Trying to stop them are Hyro and Benny in the pink of post 7. There's the backhand by Benny. Ikeda, Botecorrelo on the forehand. Backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown to the inside. Arats is there. Here's the backhand. Arats on the catch again. Backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand. Backhand by Jairo. Little play off that side wall. Caught by Aratz in the backcourt. Low and inside. Benny's there. Backhand. Keita forehand rebote. What a catch by Jairo. Aratz scoops it up behind the 12 line. Here's the catch and return by Jairo. Aratz again. Beautiful catch by Aratz. There's the backhand. Robote on the wall. That's in the pad. Point in game, post 4. Ikeda and Aratz. No playoff here. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-2-5. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 5, post 4. Ikeda and Aratz taking second, post 2. Bueno and Nicholas coming in third, post 5. Go Sherry and Ben. 4-2-5, the official order of finish 4. Game 5, there are the prices. $2 Quinella, 2-4, $30.80. Trifecta 4-2-5, $274.80. Trailer wager on 4 to win, $11.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6. 3 games remaining in this afternoon's performance. Don't forget, we'll be back to play Battle Court at 5 p.m. Game 6, play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 also begins the late pick 3. Post time for Game 6, late pick 3. All now. 7 minutes away. Good luck. See, 7 minutes till post time. So, yes, Highlight. I believe it was Highlight that said this. Highlight was talking about the... All right, so I had an idea, and I can't really say that it was shot down. It just, we didn't pursue it, but I think it's a good idea.
Have I heard this idea?
You have, and
Okay.
you agree with it, but then
Okay.
it just fizzled. And I'm now at a stage where unless I feel something really passionate about something, if I get fizzle on a response, I kind of like just let things go. Sure. So I had talked about, because like now everybody and their brother has a podcast, right? I mean, like everybody's got a podcast. So I envisioned a podcast of me, JR, you and Scott and Lindsay sitting in a circle, probably back there with Anthony. Because when Anthony heard this, Anthony said, well, yeah, if you put cameras up, and I went, ooh. Scott liked the idea. I think Lindsay was, I think she had a lot on her plate at the time. But anyway, it never materialized.
Sure.
Because I think that people might, at least the folks that pay attention to you and I think that they would be interested to hear some of the machinations that go into what you see in Battle Court, and not so much with Pelota, but, especially some of the, I don't want to call them arguments, but some of the debates. And not even, I don't know what you would call it. They're not arguments. It's
more
you
conversation, yeah.
I mean, this is interesting. I'm obviously way more aggressive than Andrew.
Sure. Yes.
But not
general.
in that particular regard. If I pitch something and it gets a lukewarm result, I just kind of drop it. But you and Scott go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And it's like, it's interesting.
It's like a D2 doubles, just catching all day long, back and forth, and then eventually someone drops it, and then we attack. That's what we do.
But I think that the dynamic is that Scott has an entirely different vision of Highlight. You have a vision of Highlight that's now been created since you joined the program. Lindsay's responsible for the marketing of it. She's also very good on the microphone. Yeah. JR and I come from the old Highlight world, and I'm kind of like, I've become middle of the ground man. I think I think that some of these interactions, I think people would enjoy them.
Well, the one thing is, when we're done and we close out the mics and we finish up for the day, there's nowhere else to consume Highline media. You can't hear Stu and I talk about it. You don't turn on ESPN and they're talking about it. You don't hear it on the morning shows. So I agree with you in that at least that would give the people something else to consume when we're not playing games, and then that just generates more interest. Maybe someone who doesn't watch the sport listens to the podcast. What are these guys talking about? And then you generate some new fans through there. So I agree with you. That's the biggest point, is that we don't have writers that write post-game, recaps of what happens. You get Stu and I in the post-game show, but there isn't anything that, okay, when we're done,
right,
can I go to a website and look at an article? Can I go to a website and watch our recap show or anything like that? Can I, maybe check out some betting tips before the match? Is there anywhere, hey, maybe these guys what do they think? Just a show like that, so just something.
And also, okay, so I personally think, and I think this very seriously, now that I have been watching a little bit more sports, is that to be able to interact with the announcer's booth while it's going on, that's unique in all of sporting, as far as I can tell.
No, absolutely.
And basically, so you guys understand why you're allowed to do it is Scott and Lindsay are, they're focused on Battle Court as being the future Pelota. They now has its own group of fans and has for a while. So there's been a kind of, you and Andrew do what you want there. And also, I think Scott knows that that neither you or I are irresponsible enough to say, so this one's getting fired and that one's getting a pay cut and this one's getting...
right.
We're just not arbitrarily going to sit out there and do that.
Well, talking about some things, and don't have to dig in and talk about everything, but just to get some information and hear, you said you've been around the sport, JR's knowledge of the sport forever, Scott, Lindsay, everybody around here. It would just be nice to, interesting to hear what everybody has to say. And just have more, content out there. I think that's the biggest thing. Mo Crank, they say Highlight used to put up the head-to-head articles, and we played so many matches and we had so many game days per season that it really is a lot when you're doing it on your own. Not getting, obviously, paid to do it, doing it for fun. That could take a toll after a while. So, I don't know. And I think talking certainly is the easiest platform now. You don't have to write. That's kind of that's going with blogging, and that type of thing is kind of gone away. And Jim is talking about it too, the history of the game, and I was just going to get to that. Stu, JR, their knowledge of the history, and saying, well, maybe Gaucheri compares to somebody that you knew back in the day, and just that type of conversation would be interesting to hear. I always find it entertaining when you talk about past.
When I go off?
Right. No, it's the history of the sport,
And see, for me, a fresh perspective, because from a business standpoint, there has to be enough of a business that's supporting the sport for the sport to continue. It's not like it is overseas in the Basque Country and in France, where they basically have courts that are provided by the local government. They're owned by municipalities over there. You may have a private court here or there, but here it requires investment, it requires payroll, it requires all those things. And let's face it, Scott and Lindsay have been the ones, pushing it. We have a career. We have a career based on it, thank goodness. But so I think sitting down once a week and around in a circle with microphones and what's its name? Yes, I would subject to video as long as the camera was mostly on everyone else. I think might be interesting. Just putting that out there.
No, I agree. And Brian, quickly, he wants to know information about. He wants us to talk about Wind Creek taking over the casino. We are not associated with them anymore. So we work for Battle Court.
Oh, sorry, I meant that's the beginning.
Which is a separate entity from the casino now. So it used to be one, but now we are not affiliated with Wind Creek.
Yes, I've really never met the folks, but they seem very nice.
The only thing I know is the coffee doubled in price when I got here. That's all I'm going to say.
They were undercharging.
I'll tell you, that's how I feel about Game 6.
Alex serves, we begin. I was about to say, there goes our lease. There's the backhand by Arat. Cameron Botte does not open, but it does score, 0.1. One serves, white shirts of post 3. Here's Hyro. Yeah, that was something that had absolutely nothing to do with us. You, me, or no. Whole other level.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that casino now.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there really is.
Nice people, though. Everyone that I've met, absolutely. Here's a backhand by Hyro. Rabote coming out. Rabote left side. Hyro's looking for the rebote. Saves it on the forehand. That has the distance. Alex attacks. Has it. Karam. Hyro read it. Stops it. Returns it. Oh, Alex was close to grabbing that point 3. 3 will serve the green shirt of post 4. Here's Manu. It's like one of the things that I do find interesting. You hear me asking all of the veterans on our roster this, and when they become player of the day and post-game show like I did with Veranda, how, in your view, having played on all these courts, does this differ from where you've played elsewhere? I'm always interested in that perspective. And universally is the pace of play is much quicker here.
I think also that's a good point, Stu. You don't get a lot from the players outside of those post-match interviews also.
Overserve. Point 4.
So getting them to come on, talk about their experiences. I mean, just the interview with Verona, the one question you asked him, I learned a lot about. I mean, I'm sure the folks at home did too. Just how long have you been playing? General information that, you want to know about these guys if you're watching and betting on them.
And they're good guys. I mean, we have,
very
Scott
good.
just said it the other day, we have a great locker room, and we do. Rebote left side for the big bounce by Manu. Nicholas tracks it, backhand from the 11 line. Rebote coming out. Here's the backhand by Nicholas, powerfully thrown. Manu will look for the rebote at the 8 line, shoots it outside, and it scores. Beautifully done, point 4. Forward 2 points, here's post 6, Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Manu. Douglas is there. Manu on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. 2-all scores, point 6. On the court, ready to receive, pink of post 7. Gaucheri. Jim P., my father used a lacrosse ball as well back in 1963 up against a supermarket wall. And I don't know what the back wall was. 2-all by Douglas. Scores. Gaucheri's a little tied up there. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt post 8, Julin. Tough question, Ernesto. I'll give that some thought. Because of the couple guys that come to mind, he's faster than most of them. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Two all scores. Point 6. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First return, blue post 2, Arats. First name that comes to mind, Kashin Uriarte is possibly who I'm thinking of, Ernesto, in terms of comparing Gaucheri to. Good on both sides. Aggressive style of play. That ball took off, hit the overhead screen, point 2. 2 at 2 points. Here's post 1, Alex. Alex on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Arats makes the catch. To the inside he goes. Rebote, left side. Rebote forehand. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Scoop by Alex. There's the backhand. Big right side to the inside. Here's Arats. Backhand. Alex on the catch. There's the forehand. Scoop by Aratz. Here's the backhand. Aratz on the catch. Baked it 2-all, put it back inside. Good effort by Alex to try to get back in there. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Hyro. CTV, that's an excellent point. But in the era of Kachin, Joey, Remen, Uriarte, that group, they already started to hold the ball just a little bit, especially on the Costado. I mean, by comparison, the guys who played in the 50s and the 60s will definitely compare to the guys who played in the 50s. Robote forehand. Robote left side. Big bounce. Scores. Point 2. Possible game point, blue shirt, post 2. Aratz trying to stop him. Nicholas. I know that Chiruka the Great is someone who took issues with players who were very popular in the world of highlight who remain nameless, but of recent time, for basically cradling the ball and taking steps. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Aratz read that Robote perfectly. Comes out, fires it. Here's Nicholas. Powerful backhand, low runner. Robote saved by Aratz. Beautifully played. Back to the side wall. Floater stopped by Nicholas. 2-all. Read by Nicholas. Stopped by Nicholas. 3-wall play. Aratz gets out there. He will not make the play. Point 5. Play continues. Good effort. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 4, Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Scoop. Here's the backhand. Robote, big bounce. Nicholas goes up, catches it on the forehand. Low and hard back to the inside. Manu gets in there. Oh, that 2-all Robote is beautifully executed. The carom scores on the return. Great point by Manu and Nicholas, point 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Go Shetty. Jason, there is no question that your father was a true aficionado of the game. Again, we've talked about his watercolors. I think I have to show Andrew a picture. Father was a great artist, and that brown Mercedes that he came to show me in the parking lot of Miami High Line. In retrospect, should have picked it up. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote, forehand save. Nicholas, great catch, but he lets it go, point 7. 7 with 2 points, here's post 8. Julian. Sorry, Jason, it's my one very vivid memory of your father. We didn't... Is the watercolors that we actually sold in the lobby of Fort Pierce in Miami, or in the boutique that we had there, and that car. Julian on the catch. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Gaucheri will take it in the air. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Falls short. Point 7. 7 with 4 points. Here's post 6. Douglas. with respect to Gaucheri, that's actually what I was thinking. I'm trying to go back and you picture him against he has a very unique style of play. Excellent catching, power on both sides, court positioning is excellent, but he's so fiercely competitive. I mean, that's something else that has to be brought into this. Robote left side. Douglas, eyes on the ball, backhand from the 10 line. And these two actually love to play against each other. Catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand. Douglas makes the catch, winds up. Scoop. Got by him. 0.6. Possible game point for Douglas. Yellow post 6. Trying to stop him. Alex. Yeah, the closest I keep coming back to in my own head is Uriarte. There's a backhand by Alex. Alex, great grab. Drop shot. Executed perfectly and scoring. 0.1. Play will continue. 1 with 3 points, serving to the 3-post, Jairo. Charles absolutely. Alorza was an amazing back quarter. So smooth, phenomenal catching and court positioning. Excellent catch by Alex. Alex low and hard to the inside. 0.3. Third on the board, 3 points. Returning with possible game point, the blue opposed to Aratz. Robote left side to the inside. Scoop by Jairo. Powerful backhand to the corner. Out to the Robote. Aratz is there. Jairo makes the catch. Backhand. Aratz lets it pass. Forehand Robote to the inside. Is going to kick. Scooped up on the forehand of Jairo. Catch by Aratz. Beautiful. Robote forehand. Jairo dropped it. Point in game. Post to Aratz. 2 wins at 6 places, 5 serves to 7. This is show point. Here's a backhand by Gaucheri. Two all by Gaucheri. It's out. 5 shows, 2-6-5. Unofficial order finish for Game 6. It's official winning game 6, post 2. Aratz taking second, post 6. Douglas coming in third, post 5. Nicholas, 2-6-5, the official order finish for game 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, $2.6, $70. Look at that trifecta with a 2 on top. 2-6-5, $1,153.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, $9.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 7. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Our final doubles game of the Pelota performance. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 7. No scratches affecting Game 7 and 8. Post time for Game 7. Just about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Inaki from the left side. What a catch there by Jairo up the wall. Backhand played at the 9. Here's Inaki. Costado inside. Jairo coming back for it. Jairo digs it out. That's a nice save.
Nice pickup by CRB. Backhand to the outside. Bueno for the rebote. 2-wall rebote. CRB gets there, grabs it. Forehand, passing. That 3-wall play. What a beautiful save by Bueno. Velo read by Douglas, stopped by Douglas. Fakes the 2-wall, caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas makes another great catch. Fakes the 2-wall, puts this one light. Gaucheri on the run. What a phenomenal diving save. That's a beautiful one-handed save by Flores. Costado to the inside. Forehand rebote. Julin cuts it off the 8 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Outside placement, read and stopped by Julin. Ikeda sets up for the rebote. That lands perfectly to score.
Backhand by Tennessee. Kubala, fall down rebote, 2-wall. Tennessee just does get out there. Forehand over the top. Kubala now scrambling. He digs it out.
Rotate forehand by Carballo. Beautifully thrown. 2-all. Caught in the air by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Robbins looking for Rebote. He dug that out. Rebote left side to the middle. Scooped up by Carballo. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped by Bueno. That's beautiful at the 9 line. Backhand to the outside. Carballo loses his footing. Gets up. Makes the Rebote save. Manu's there. Backhand from the 8 line. What a save by Manny. Switch 7-8. Wrong microphone.
Switch 7-8.
Well, folks, that was the top 10 there. Takes us down 2 minutes, so we begin Game 7. That's all right.
And also, you heard me basically telling you guys you can come out and practice now. That's all of you. Actually, I'll tell you, Jason, this seems to be becoming very interesting because, yeah, when you used to walk into a High Life Fronton, there were thousands of people, and it was just a neat environment. That's what most of you guys who remember High Life from the old days remember. Now it's entirely different. I mean, those days have been gone for, almost 20 years. So now maybe you can get a couple hundred people into a Fronton at any one given time, but you're not going to get it consistently, and that's not going to support the underlying business. So now, believe it or not, I understand this whole talking business that Scott had wanted since year one, the stuff that you and I do. And again, I will apologize to Paulie forever, because it was just a question of I didn't understand what Scott wanted. I just understand. If people are going to be tuning in, you're going to be explaining things to new people, there's got to be a little bit more. At first I was like, well, I'm not particularly entertaining, so. And then someone, I think
you come to find out you might be.
Well, I think Lindsay's the one who clued me into that. She says, no, you're more entertaining than you think. I said,
there you go. Absolutely right. Look at where we are now.
Because for me, it's all about being genuine. Got to be genuine. Have to be genuine. Otherwise,
Go on.
Yeah.
Absolutely right, Stu. Game 7 concludes the high five.
Time to begin Game 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, Alex and Urbieta. Receiving blue, post 2, Jairo and Benny. Like, I very sincerely love Highlight. I recognize some of the shortcomings business-wise, players-wise, and other things over the years. I speak very openly and honestly about it. There's a serve. We begin. Rebote by Alex, stopped by Benny. Beautiful catch by Urbieta at the side wall. Alex, backhand from the 9 line. Cortada stopped on the left side of Jairo. Here's Urbieta, backhand from the 11 line. Alex on the catch, backhand to the inside. Rebote coming out. Benny on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Alex sets. Costado to the inside. Rebote forehand by Alex to the feet of Benny. Benny scoops it up. Rebote forehand. Alex has on the Costado, winds up, splitter. Stopped by Benny. Carom by Benny. Stopped by Alex. Alex from the forehand. Cut off in the air by Jairo. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Here's Alex. Alex blasted inside. Benny's there. Backhand by Alex. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side, low above the pad. Jairo's there, winding up. Splitter, stopped in the air by Alex. Alex powerfully from the forehand. Benny's looking for the rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Play to the inside. Alex is there. Drop shot. Jairo comes cross court, makes the play at the 5 line. Rebote again for Alex. Alex to the inside. That kicks. Benny, beautiful catch. Excellent catch by Urbieta. Rebote forehand by Alex. Cut off in the air by Jairo. Higher, low, and hard to the inside. Backhand by Urbieta. What a catch by Benny at the sidewall. Tough play. Rebote left side by Benny. Alex will step in, take it on the left side. Alex from the forehand at the 8 line. Jairo from the 7. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. There's the backhand. Backhand by Benny at the 13 line. Catch by Alex. Backhand from the 9 line. Benny's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand save by Jairo. Alex makes the catch. Alex hard to the inside. Rebote left side. What a catch by Alex. Here's the backhand, a bullet on the wall, and Benny's there. Backhand 2-all snapped by Benny to score. My, oh my, what a point. First point went on and on. Point goes to the 2. Receiving the white shirts post 3, we have Douglas and Manny. Over serve, point 3. Green shirts post 4, CRB and Manu receive. Here's a backhand by Manu. CRB from the right side. Cortada, stopped by Douglas. Rebote. Cortada scores. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5, Bueno and Nicholas. Rebote left side. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Douglas makes the catch. Splitter thrown quick and scoring. Well done. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirts receive. Go Sherry and Ben. Low hard backhand by Ben. Douglas for the rebote. Bashiri cuts it off. Drop shot. Manny read it. He will not get there with the forehand. Point 6. Receiving the pink of post 7, Ikeda and Aratz. There's a backhand by Aratz, catch by Gaucheri. He came cross court but could not hold on to the ball, point 7. Purple shirts post 8. Naki and Julian receive. This will complete the first round of play. Julian makes the catch. Forehand. Play to the inside. Scoop. Tipped. Point 8. Last point of the first round goes to the purple shirts. The brothers, Inaki and Julian. Completing the first round of play, all points are now double. First to return, Alex and Urbieta. All three brothers on the court at one time. Naki, Alex, and Julian. There's the backhand. Urbieta, backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Catch by Iñaki. Iñaki on the catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Robote forehand saved by Iñaki. Here's Alex. He attacks. Cortada. Stopped by Iñaki. Quick release. A little too quick. That hit the pad. Point 1. One team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Jairo and Benny. Fault underserve. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4. Manu on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Benny's there. Benny from the 11. Big backhand. Here's the backhand by Manu. CRB on the catch. Robote forehand up high, floating. Stopped by Manu on the forehand. CRB catches it in the air, backhand from the 9 line. Here's Benny from the 12. CRB, backhand from the 7. Beautiful catch by Benny in the corner. He comes out on the left side. Manu's there. Backhand from the 12. Robote, forehand. CRB on the catch. Juggling on CRB, point 2. Possible game point, blue shirts of post 2. Jairo and Benny trying to stop them. Bueno and Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. What a catch by Benny at the 13 line. Bueno's there. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Here's the backhand by Benny. Excellent catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Benny, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Nicholas is there. Big right side by Benny. Catch by Nicholas. Robote forehand save by Jairo to keep the point alive. Bueno's got it. Backhand, wall to wall. Robote comes out to the inside. Jairo's there. Sends it wall to wall. Back out to the Robote. Bueno makes the save. Backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Robote save by Benny. Here's Nicholas from the 11 line. Powerful throw. Benny makes a stop. Great snag. Forehand from the 12. Bueno's on it. Backhand from the 7. Beautiful catch by Nicholas at the 12. Benny on the catch. Backhand again to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Bueno. Jairo reaches out, makes a great snag. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Nicholas. Benny will take this on the bounce. Forehand over the top at the 12. Bueno has it on the right side. Straight back. Benny's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Nicholas. Robote forehand, fired hard by Jairo, scooped up by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Caught by Jairo. Backhand. Robote forehand. Benny will keep it on the left side. Backhand to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Nicholas is there. Another powerful throw, and Benny's there. Robote by Bueno. Catch by Jairo. Jairo to the inside. Nicholas comes out to make the save. With a light touch, he does. Here's Jairo from the 4 line, low and hard, and stopped in a beautiful catch. That backhand lands out. Point and game, post 2. Jairo and Benny. No playoff here. 3 places, 1 shows. 2-3-1, unofficial order of finish for game number 7. Two, 3-1, official order finish for Game 7. Coming in first, post 2, Jairo and Benny. Taking second, post 3, Douglas and Manny. Coming in third, post 1, Alex and Urbieta. High 5, 88422, 4 of 5. Numbers returning $93.90. Already $469.95 in that carryover. That is guaranteed at a minimum $2,000 every Pelota performance. $2 wager on 2 to win, $980. Quinello 2-3, 1540, trifecta 2-3-1, 141.80. Up next, our 8th and final game of the Pelota performance in advance of Battle Court at 5 p.m. The next game is played 2-7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches. Post time for Game 8. 7 minutes. Good luck.
We in the house.
I went to the university and said, do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If it's no contact in this sport, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not gonna be great the first day.
Really like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game 8, about 6 minutes away. And then we're about an hour from the start of Battle Court. 5 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. The Fireballs go at it against the Chargers. Schedule somewhere around here. We get started in the second division of doubles. Iturbide and Benny take on Ikeda, who's substituting for Hormachea, and Ubia. So we should note Hormachea out today. That will affect 2 matches. First one being the Division 2 matchup up first. So Iturbide Benny take on Ikeda and Ubia. Then we have Zuleika and Arta against Inaki and Cabrera, Division 3 doubles. Our next match, singles Division 2. That was scheduled to be Iturbide against Hormachea. That one has already been forfeited by the Fireballs, so Iturbide will get that win by forfeit. Match number 4, Arta against Ikeda, 4th Division singles. Then Zuleika and Benny take on Inaki and Ubia, top division doubles. And we will close it out with Division 6 doubles. El Barba and Gallo against Jedden and Cabrera. Those will be the 5 matches that will played in order, including that one forfeit. Iturbide gets the win over Hormachea. And again, that all begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Time as we continue on the Fall 24 Battle Court season.
Sorry, did you say something?
We got Battle Court.
Ah, yes.
You'll be
do.
here?
Yes.
I hope.
Yes. I will be here for Battle Court. I will be here for Battle Court.
Yeah, so in looking at this schedule, Inaki has been out for the last few weeks for the Fireballs. He is back today, playing in 2 matches, but Hormachea is out, so... In spite of all that, I mean, Fireball's managing those injuries and absences pretty well. Tied for 3rd place right now with the Chargers. And those 2 teams are playing tonight. One looking to jump ahead of the other in our season-long standings. Top 4 teams will make the playoffs in this Fall 24 Battle Court season. 1st and 4th place play against each other in one semifinal. 2nd and 3rd place finishers play against each other in the other semifinal. And then the 2 winners will battle it out for the Season 6 Battle Court Championship. And that will be played Friday night, December 13th. So come on down, make your plans to be here for Championship 6.
And from what I understand, there's not going to be that much. So we end on December 13th, and we return for spring Battle Court. I believe I saw January 21st posted somewhere.
Did you now?
Yes, I did.
Did you see, there's a draft prior to Season 7?
I saw a draft frightfully early in January. Like
first week of January?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I did see that.
I'll take it easy on New Year's this year.
What do you do for New Year's?
Not anything, really. Last year I was sitting alone in Pennsylvania because my girlfriend was sick. I visited her, and then I ended up just watching football and hanging out by myself. So, and catering to whatever she needed, of course, you know.
I don't know what it is, but like since I was a kid, I always felt that those big, giant, loud celebrations were always over. I just never. Well, then again, I didn't enjoy anything along those lines. But
it's so cold. I always travel to the Northeast, and I'm like, it would be so nice to be down in Miami where I don't have to wear a jacket to enjoy this. And it's all right, you know. You can't win every battle, Stu, so that one I'm willing to concede. So you said January 7th?
I believe is the draft. January 7th
so
is the draft.
That's some information, Stu. So I'm looking at a Tuesday, January 7th for a draft night. And what day did you say we started?
January 21st.
January 21st, also a Tuesday. How about that? And we're talking about the spring 2025.
Spring 2025. Yes.
So mark your calendars, folks. We will be back.
How about fans' input on Battle Court pairings? Good luck with that one, Charles. How about the director of highlight operations and the player manager with a combined 100 years of experience in highlight?
I said there's enough of a mess. Well, not really a mess, but there's enough voices with owners, players, owners, general managers. So a lot of people putting together these doubles teams. And what it would be nice, though, you know, we always do the player of the day, Stu, right? After the day. Mm-hmm. It would be nice sometimes for fans to be able to submit questions. You know, maybe they have a question for Gaucheri. When he's the player of the day, for example, maybe Ernesto has something to ask.
Ernesto's just going to kiss his ass. What are you talking about?
You know, for example, he could do that if he wanted to, but, you know, we could take someone They'll take a guy like Mo or Steve, ask a very insightful question. That could be interesting, and then the fans get to hear what they want. Because I really like what you did with Ferronda. Like, that could be a standard question now, every interview. Just say, can you just give us a brief bio? How long have you been playing? Talk about your career, and that's just good information. Where you don't really have anywhere else about these players.
Yeah, I found it interesting.
I think
some guys I'm not that concerned about.
Some guys, we know where they began. We got game 8.
Game 8 begins. Arat serves. Here's a backhand by Jairo. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Scoop. Missed. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Urbieta. I mean, it's certainly not even in Scott or Lindsay. It's Andrew just constantly these meetings saying you don't know what you're talking about. Be quiet. Then he called me a boomer, but I reminded him that I'm of Gen X. And he can't really respond. There's the forehand by Jairo. Here's the catch by Urbieta. Backhand to the inside. Beautiful rebote save at the sidewall by Jairo. Karam, stop, but not held on to. Point 3. 3 serves, green shirt, post 4. Go Sherry. Backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand. Sherry makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Powerful throw. Urbieta gets there, flips it back up. Gaucheri gets there, controlled upon the ball. The 2-all scores. Point 4. Black shirt to post 5. Douglas receives. So I meant by controlled is players occasionally have a habit of running full bore towards a drop shot, getting it, and then overthrowing it or driving into the pad. Gaucheri was very controlled moving up on that ball. Killed it effectively. Backhand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Dropping. Catch by Douglas. Douglas to the inside. That Costado will score. Beautifully executed by Douglas. Point 5. Yellow shirt to post 6. Nicholas receives. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Scoop, miss, point 5. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 7, Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Douglas is there. Douglas up high. Good catch, good control. Backhand to follow. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote for Benny. Douglas takes it on the left side. Costalo 2-all with a soft touch. Hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt at post 8. Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Benny's there. Robote left side. Catch by Manu. Light touch by Benny. Manu's on it at the 5 line. Philo scores. 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red at post 1, Aratz. Robote 2-all. Stop by Aratz. Beautiful catch by Manu. That Philo hit the pad. Great catch. Point goes to the 1. 1 on the board with 2 points, serving to the 2 post. Here's Hyro. He's a busy guy. There's a backhand by Hyro. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, throwing hard. Scoop by Hyro. Aratz, that's a beautiful pickup on the left side. The backhand comes from the 12 line. Robote forehand. Caught in the air by Aratz. Scoop by Hyro. Backhand. Robote save by Aratz. Scoop by Hyro. Hard to the inside. What a save by Aratz that lands into the outside. There's the drop shot. Aratz takes off. He was there, but across the side wall. That's a beautifully played point going to Hyro. Hyro with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Here's Urbieta. Robote forehand by Hyro. There's a backhand. Catch by Hyro. Scoop by Urbieta. Robote forehand. Here's the catch by Hyro. Backhand. Now Robote's hook, point 2. Possible game point, blue post 2. Hyro trying to stop him. Go Sherry. Gaucheri, low backhand, caught by Hyro. Here's a backhand by Hyro. To the corner and out to the Robote. Robote save. Gaucheri attacks, has it. Lines up. Costello 2-all, stopped. Almost. That scores. Beautifully played. Point 4, play continues. 4 with 3 points. Here's post 6. Nicholas. There's the backhand by Nicholas, powerfully thrown. Robote, forehand. Nicholas makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote left side. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Gaucheri midcourt makes the catch. Point 4. Possible game point. Green shirt to post 4. Gaucheri trying to stop him is Douglas. Powerful backhand. Robote forehand, down low. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas, great catch. Nice backhand. Scoop by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's 2-all caught the pad. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 7. Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny to the corner. Robote forehand by Douglas. Benny attacks. Tipped it. Possible game point for Douglas in the black at post 5. Trying to stop him is Manu. Backhand by Manu. That ball's on the wall. Manu makes the catch, winds up. Backhand low and hard. Right to the corner. Douglas on the Robote to the inside. Manu's there. Robote's on the wall, saved by Douglas. Manu from the costado, winding up. To the inside it goes. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Here's post 1. Arats. Ball got up and hit the overhead screen. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Manu trying to stop him. Urbieta. Philo Robote scores for the win. Point and game, post 8. Manu. Douglas places at second place in post 5. 2 serves to 4. Playoff 4 show. Backhand by Gaucheri. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, low and hard. Gaucheri on the attack. Costi inside. Will score. 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-5-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 8, post 8. Manu taking second, post 5. Douglas coming in third, post 4. Gaucheri, 8-5-4. Official order finish for game 8. $2 Quinella, 5-8, 82.40. Trifecta, 8-5-4, 521.20. A $2 wager on 8 to win, $33.80. Late pick 3, 228. 3 of 3 numbers returning for $14.90. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Monday afternoon performance of Live Highline in the Magic City on the Highline channel. We're glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us just 45 minutes from now for Battle Court, when the Chargers will go up against the Fireballs on behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highline, Battle Court Highline, and the World Highline League. We thank you for joining us today and hope to see you for Battle Court at 5 p.m. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.